devices in airplane mode for the duration of this flight and will take back for the safety demonstration. Thank you. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à bord de ce vol 8155 à destination de Calgary. Notre équipage aujourd'hui, le commandant Lowe, premier officier.
Service fast, non-stop for IB to Shoreditch High.
Right. my babysitters and everything for this.
Hey everyone, just got out of Royal Albert Hall, seeing AHA, which was fantastic. You can see the crowd behind me. This is only day 2, and more record stores tomorrow. I got 4 more days left. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video so far. So we'll, it's Tuesday night, we'll pick it up tomorrow, Wednesday. Cheers everyone.
This train is now ready to depart. Mind the doors, mind the doors.
The line has severe delays between Camden and Elmwood line only. Due to an earlier customer incident at Eastfield. The line has minor delays due to mechanical issues on a number of trains.
Hey everyone, welcome to day 3 in London. I'm in Notting Hill for no apparent reason other than there's a couple record stores I'm going to check out here. It's been a great couple days to start the week, and yeah, I'm hoping these couple stores in Notting Hill will pay off. So sorry about the close up there. Alright, let's get to it. That was Music and Video Exchange, which I've had a lot of good luck in the past, but there is nothing today. Plus, they're not the nicest people around, so I didn't really feel like filming a whole lot in there. I'm on Portobello Road, la da da, and I'm in search of a record store called Honest John's. So, day 3, I've got nothing, but my wallet says fix that. So let's see if we can find Honest John's records on Portobello Road. Cheers everyone.
I used to live in LA, so I've flown over it lots of times. But all the ladies are beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of lava. You know, I think all over the States as well. So yeah.
Because I know, was it your daughter or when, because it was so funny at that thing, a party of, where were we all at Queen the Woods the other
Oh, that was for Lel's part.
Lels, yeah.
Jason. Old Britney Pears. If I call them. Yeah, they're a bit like that, weren't they?
But then there was that moment where Lorne just, I think it was your daughter, just was walking out with a bottle of vodka and Lorne just went,
No.
Hey everyone, just leaving Camden Market. A lot has changed since last year in the sense that a lot of stores don't want you filming in their shops right now. Where last year I got a lot of good video inside the stores, only a few now would let me film. Fair play, fair play. Like I said, I'm just leaving Camden Market now. I got some goodies that I'll be showing you after. And just meeting my daughter for supper right now in Soho, la da da. So yeah, it's been a not bad day. Hit about 5 or 6 shops, and it's been okay. What can I say? So we'll see you again in a bit. Vinyl community, it's Thursday, day 4, and I just left Cosmos Records, which I didn't know started in Toronto, and now they have a London location, and it was incredibly well curated. It was quite the store. I highly recommend it, but bring your wallet, because they got some well, they got some good pricey records there, and I bought one of them, which you'll see in my little roundup, recap, whatever you want to call it. And I went, next door is Crypt of the Wizard, which is an all-metal record store that a lot of people have told me to go to. It was fun, it was interesting. Most of it was new vinyl that I could get back home. So like I said earlier in one of my other videos, if it's 20 pounds for a record here, I can get it for $20 back home. So buying new records doesn't really, it's not really worth it, I guess is for lack of a better term. So anyways, I don't know what else I'm doing today. I'm gonna head off to Brick Lane and get something to eat. The guy at Cosmo Records, really nice guy, I can't remember his name now, really nice young guy. He recommended a place to go to that I might head over to. But I'm running out of record stores. And I'm having a VC meetup with someone tomorrow to go record shopping, so I better figure out what we're gonna do. What stores we're going to visit. That would be nice. It'll be nice to meet up with someone. So apart from that, it's been a great 4 days, and apparently when I return home back to Edmonton, it's snow. Lots and lots of snow. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. But Thursday, I got a couple days left. Yeah, so I don't know where the road's going to take me here. But we'll find out, so we'll see you in a bit. So I think the last shot you saw was me going into Flashback Records right behind me there. I am now in my second hour of digging. I think this store was in my last video, but I had my wife with me, so it was a very abbreviated look around. This time it's absolutely incredible what I'm finding. Can't believe it. So this is hour 2 digging at Flashback. You might see it's a little bit noticeably darker. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go back in, and my wallet says I shouldn't be finding any more stuff, but I have to look. So back in the store. So that was Flashback Records in Islington. I think it's on Essex Road. I was there for 2 hours, and it was a first for me that I got tired of digging. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow, hopefully. I got some proper good stuff, but that was mental. That store's mental for how much good stuff they have there. And of course, this has to be my 4th or 5th day, so I'm running low on money. So I had to cherry pick what I got, but Got some really cool stuff to show you when I get back. And right now, if I'm out of breath, it's because this is my 4th or 5th day of walking all day from 8 a.m. to about midnight. I'm old, I'm getting tired. So I'm going to go back to my Airbnb, look at what I got, and kick back and relax until tomorrow. So yeah, that was day 4. Let's call it day 4. All right, take care, everyone.
It worked out perfectly though.
Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 in London. I just finished having breakfast at my favorite bakery in London, maybe ever, anywhere. I don't know if you can see behind me the Dusty Knuckle. If you're in London, I definitely recommend it. It's just off of Dalston Kingsland Station or Junction Station, one of the two. Anyways, that's what Google's for. Anyways, I'm off to meet Joe Morgan for my first ever VC meetup, and we're going to see what we're doing. Now that I have the day right, it's Friday, and I thought the meetup was yesterday. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to go meet up Joe and see what we're up to today. Hey everyone, welcome to day 6, my last full day in London. I think it's probably a good thing it's my last full day. Running out of my budget money, or I might have gone over it. Also, my back's been a bit of a bitch from walking all day for the last 5 days. But what I'm doing now is I'm walking 30 minutes to a car boot sale. And if I find anything, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because I packed my suitcase yesterday, or last night when I got home to my Airbnb. And as it stands, I don't know how I would fit any more vinyl into my suitcase. So I have to go look. Of course I have to go look. But yeah, in a weird way, I'm hoping not to find anything, but chances are I will. So like I said, I got a 30-minute walk to this car boot sale. Could be taking a bus, but I think walking's good for my back, and also I need to walk off all the good food I've had since I've been here. So cheers everyone, and we'll see what we have at this car boot sale.
Oh no, your suitcase. Don't leave it. Yeah.
Good thing you noticed before you went home.
So that was the car boot sale, which was highly disappointing. The last 3 years I've been here, I've done very, very well. There's usually 3 or 4 vendors there, but there was nothing. Except on the way out, there was a guy with a hidden crate of records, and of course I had to buy a couple. I asked him how much, he said £2. So I got an original Boogie Down Productions vinyl and one other thing. So I gotta find some room in my suitcase now. I have a feeling I'll be wearing all my clothes back on the airplane to fit all the vinyl. But I'm heading to a street market right now. And as you can tell, I just went to my favorite bakery again for breakfast. So upwards and onwards to a street market. everyone, it's day 6. It's Saturday night. It's my last night in London. I'll be leaving early in the morning, and I'm just walking back to my Airbnb. And I just had dinner with my daughter, goodbye dinner, which was very nice. And today the only shopping I did for records was at that boot sale, which was very disappointing, as I think I already said. So it's been an absolutely fantastic 6 days in London. The record shopping has been pretty damn good, as you're going to see when I show you all the records I got. It's pissing rain down for the first time since I've been here. But like I said before, I guess I'm coming home to about 10 feet of snow, so I shouldn't complain. Apart from that, what I think I'll do is, I know this is going to be a long video, so I hope you all hang in there, is when I show you the records, I'm going to tell you where I got them from and maybe rate the record stores for people who are always asking me what the good record stores are to go in London, because I get that question a lot. So maybe I'll tell you where I got them from, and maybe just kind of have like a buyer's guide for people wanting to go record shopping in London, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna sign off now. So from a rainy Saturday night in London, yeah, we'll see you in a bit. And we are back in Edmonton. This is a week and 1 day after I returned from London. Thank you for watching my travelogue, whatever you want to call it. My journeys around London, my yearly travel around London, record shopping, and you know, doing what I do. I do have to say there's a couple things within that video I need to kind of touch on really quickly. Is at some point in there I said I would go through the record stores I visited and do some kind of recap or rating, or you know, and I think that would take this, well, I guess that would make this video a bit too long, is what I'm trying to get at. What I'm thinking about doing, and some people have suggested, is do a separate video for a tourist guide to record stores in London. Now that I think this is my 5th time making the rounds, so I might do that. So this might be kind of like just a brief recap of what I got, and explanations where needed, etc., etc. Also, I did a VC meetup with Joe Morgan, who lives in Coventry. He took a train an hour and a half to London to come meet me, to spend the day with me record shopping, and I think there was a photo in there somewhere. Out of respect for him making that journey, and we've been friendly on Facebook for a long time, out of respect to him, I didn't interrupt our meetup with filming video, is what I'm trying to get at. I thought that would just be distracting and disrespectful for a man who is going to spend 3 hours travel time total to spend the day with me record shopping. So that's why there's no video of that day of us record shopping, but we had a great day. We had a great dinner together, and it was incredibly cool to finally meet him. Joe, if you're watching, it was an honor. Thank you very much. So, woo! Having said that, we're going to get to what I got in London. Cheers, everyone. There's no coffee today. I don't know why. This is a Diet Pepsi. So, cheers. All right, let's start with singles. And most of these singles came from Reckless Records on Berwick Street in London. That street that has the famous Oasis album cover, What's the Story, Morning Glory. That album cover was shot there because it was there was 2 record stores on either side of the street, and one of them being Reckless. I'm not sure at the time what they were, but they were 2 record stores. It's in Soho. It's 30 Berwick Street in London, in the Soho area. So most of these singles come from that store. And sorry, I got a copy of Hawkwind, Urban Gorilla. Like I said, I'm going to try to blow through these really quickly as possible, because I know this video is going to be long. A copy of Hawkwind. Was it Silver Machine? Silver Machine. And the other one was Urban Gorilla, sorry. Copy of Mott the Hoople, All the Young Dudes. Not a matching sleeve, but I have one kicking around. An original copy of All the Young Dudes, which I did not have. I had a kind of a reissue thing. Rollins Band. This is kind of like a poster sleeve of the song Tearing from the album End of the Silence. This is going to go all over the place. So Rollins Band, Tearing, from his great End of the Silence album. This one is not from Berwick Street, I know that, from Reckless Records. This is from the day I spent with Joe Morgan. We shopped in Camden area. This is from a shop that we went to. This is Patti Smith, Because the Night, and the B-side is Gloria. So it's a 1-2 punch. Awesome, awesome single. A couple, what did I get? 3 singles by one of my favorite bands, Pop Will Eat Itself, that I did not have. The Poppy Say Grrr. I know this is from Reckless Records. Love Missile F-111. And Bulletproof. These were like £1, I think they were. Golden Earring. An original copy on Track Records of Candy's Going Bad, which is another, like Patti Smith, it's a great 1-2 punch. It's Candy's Going Bad, and then on the B-side is She Flies on Strange Wings. So that's a kind of a cool single. The Polyphonic Spree, 2,000 Places. I'm a sucker for the first 2 albums by Polyphonic Spree. I've never seen a single by them. So 2,000 Places. Depeche Mode, a variant of a single I don't have. It's a 45, but it plays at 33 because there's multiple songs on side 2. World in My Eyes, different variant I don't have. A couple by L7, Pretend We're Dead. And then a limited numbered edition of Andre from their 3rd album, Hungry for Stink. This is also, I bought this with the Patti Smith from a stall in Camden Town Market. It's a 1979 reissue of the first Police single, Nothing Achieving, but I bought it for the B-side, Fallout, which is one of my favorite Police songs. Genesis, I Know What I Like in Your Wardrobe, from their album Selling England by the Pound. KLF, What Time Is Love. I don't know if this is a promo copy or what. The listing on Discogs is kind of dodgy, but I needed a copy for my favorite singles of all time box. So What Time Is Love by the KLF. Transvision Vamp. The next 2, well, our last 2 here, by the way, if you're keeping score at home. I'm a big Transvision Vamp fan, and Wendy James. Tell That Girl to Shut Up, which I think was their first single from their album Pop Art. And then this is a solo single she did under the name Racine. It's called Grease Monkey. Those, I believe, are all the singles. So let's get to full-length albums here. Cheers, everyone. I wish I had more to say about my trip, but I know this video is going to go extra long. Like I said, I think it might be a really good idea for me to do a separate video, a tourist guide to record stores in London, and a great way to kind of group things together, so for easy travel. I had a great time. It was my first trip abroad by myself, and I was amazed that this knucklehead here was able to navigate the tube, the trains, the tube, and the buses without any problems at all. So if this knucklehead can do it, you can do it too. And if this knucklehead can put together 5 trips to London to go record shopping in Europe in general, you can too. I'm not a rich man, but I kind of make it happen. So It's easier than you think. And my Airbnb was really cheap and affordable. I just got a bedroom, a safe bedroom that was clean place. Had a lot of good ratings on Airbnb site. I think I paid $325 for 6 days. It was bedroom, shared bathroom. The host was great. It was within like 5 minutes walking to London Fields Tube Station or Haggerston Tube Station. So yeah, it took no time at all to get to all the main vinyl shopping areas in London. Any questions you have if you're going to London, record shopping, just shoot them at me. But the only question you shouldn't be asking is what store should I go to? I'll do a video for that, and then also if you watch the video that just preceded me, you'll see a lot of that will answer your questions here. All right, so if I can remember the record store I bought these from, I will let you know. If not, maybe I'll in this proposed video I'm going to do of a guide to London record stores. I'll maybe drop a note there. But let's start with this one. Vertigo Swirl. Oh, do last time. Vertigo Swirl. And I know I made a comment on my last video, I believe it was, is that you don't go to London to find Vertigo Swirls. You go to find stuff you just can't find in your country. I go into a record store called Tome Records, T-O-M-E. Late on, it wasn't late, but it was kind of like a 6:30, almost going on 7 on a Thursday night. Rainy, and I was just walking around Hackney area by myself, lost. But I had been to Tome Records last year, so I knew there was a record store there somewhere, but being lost in London, I didn't care. I had nowhere else to go. And then I stumbled across it finally. And this was on the wall for, I mean, amazing good price. I couldn't say no. It was, you know, and it's in an amazing condition too, but it's an original Vertigo Records pressing of Black Sabbath Volume 4. This is my second Black Sabbath Vertigo Swirl. Billy Hurst is still running away with the lead. Not that it's a contest, but I'm very jealous of Billy. But this is my second Vertigo Swirl Sabbath album, Volume 4. So that was one of my best finds I had there, arguably, I guess. All right. These were from random record stores in the Camden area. I think these were from Sounds That Swing. It's in the Camden area, and I didn't do any video of it, I don't think. But it's primarily a 50s retro rockabilly or modern psychobilly stuff. But they had a box of records that weren't. They were just kind of like, these don't fit what we're carrying, because it's all kind of 50s. You know, they had the big pompadour. You know, they looked the part, and they were really nice people. But there's a box off to the side of stuff that they must have bought that didn't fit the criteria of what they're selling. So these were unbelievably £1. Lou Reed, New York. Oddly enough, 2 days before I left for London, in my Discogs card, I had added this to my watch list for affordable copies, because this can go for a bit of scratch. And here I am finding this for, I can't remember if it was £1 or £2 in that box, but a beautiful minty condition copy of Lou Reed's New York. Thanks, guys. And then this, I know this one was £1, as it says right there, £1. 1, that's a scribbled 1. It's in the shrink. There is some hair metal coming up, because there's hair metal. There's way more hair metal in London than there'll ever be anywhere across Canada. It's amazing. But back in the day when labels were signing anything that was kind of vaguely hair metal-y, even a record label, I guess if you had big hair, and you had the sound, a label would sign you. And even a hard metal label like Metal Blade stepped out, and they signed kind of a quote-unquote hair metal band. And it's actually one of the better later hair metal bands to come out was a band called Nevada Beach. And I found that in the shrink for $1. £1, I guess, which is about 175 Canadian. But it's on Metal Blade Records, distributed in England by Music for Nations. But listen to the song Rough House, and you'll find out why this is one of the better kind of later hair metal bands, because there was a flood of them that came out in like 90, 91. But very happy to find this for £1. Nevada Beach, the album's called Zero Day. Okay, these, I'm trying to remember where this is from. This is from, this one is from Camden Market. And I should have grouped these together a little bit better. This is from Camden Town Vinyl. And I'm going to I got 3 records from them. I did 2 visits, one with Joe Morgan, and one many days earlier I went by myself. Camden Town Vinyl, right in the heart of the Camden Market, they were the place to go to for bootlegs. They had the best bootlegs for like £10. And those same bootlegs, if you found a store that would carry them here, it'd be like $30, $40. So it was a place to go get affordable bootlegs, which I love. And then I was really saddened on my first visit to find that they had nothing. There was no bootlegs to be had. And it wasn't until my second visit with Joe Morgan that he overheard them say that they got busted, and several other people got busted for selling bootlegs in the market. But there was a guy selling the exact same ones he had just down from him. So that's coming out. That's a whole other story coming up. But yeah, I was just disappointed. But he still had good stuff, but the bootlegs weren't there. But I got a copy of Nitzarev's Evhead, which I did not have. Really nice UK copy on Mute Records. This is maybe the second or third time I've bought a copy of this album from those guys, but this is a copy from the Netherlands of Rush Through Time, which was a compilation album from 1982. Really good compilation too. What's really cool about this is maybe I think I said this last video too. This is maybe the only compilation you'll find that has the song Twilight Zone. One of my favorite Rush songs, but you'll never see them play it live, or you'll never see it on compilation albums. But a really good album, and so every time I find it there, I buy it. Rush Through Time. You just never see that album here. All right, another one from the Camden Market, Camden Town Vinyl, I believe it's called, is Kiss the Elder. This is the German version with the censored logo. In Germany, their logo was censored as the SS in Kiss resembled the Nazi SS symbol, if you don't know this. So they banned their logo and they came up with this alternate logo. So this is maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is maybe my 7th different copy of The Elder. I don't know why. Now I'm this far into it, I have to keep on going. This was like £6. Really nice German copy of Kiss the Elder with the band logo, or the altered logo anyways. All right, this is my first day I was there. I arrived on a Monday afternoon. I left Sunday night and I arrived Monday afternoon. I got to my Airbnb and I was within walking distance of Brick Lane. There's video there of me going downstairs, and I can't remember what it's called now. I'm drawing a blank on that one. But it was the first place I went to because it was the closest walk to my place, and I wouldn't burn myself out because I had a bit of jet lag. And this was on the list of things I was looking for in England, and my first day, boom, there's a copy there of one of the 2 Golden Earring albums I'm missing original copies of. And this is an original Polydor pressing. This is gatefold? It is a gatefold of Together. I think this is like 72. I could be wrong, sorry. But there's the band there. This, like I said, this is only one of 2 albums I don't have by them. I can't remember what the other one is now. Like I said, I'm drawing a blank. There's a lot to remember here, you know. The pressure you guys put me under. But yeah, first it was just amazing. First day, first dig at the vinyl antique place in Brick Lane. If you know what I'm talking about, it's the one you have to go downstairs and the one that claims it's Britain's or London's largest used vinyl store. It's not, but that's just for frame of reference. There it is, original polydor pressing of Golden Earring Together. More hair metal. This was from, I think a lot of this came from, some of this, oh yeah, this came from Flashback Records in Islington. I'm looking at the address over here, I'm cheating. This was in 50 Essex Road in Islington. There's 3 locations of Flashback Records. The one by Brick Lane used to be really great, and now it's really not great. I'm sorry to say that. But you go to the one this is the one in the video that I was at for 2 hours in my glory. I could have spent another 2 hours there. It was just amazing. You definitely have to go to Flashback Records, but in Islington at 50 Essex Road. Prices were great. These were £5 each. Was an original Megaforce Records copy of King's X, Gretchen Goes to Nebraska, which I did not have. Original Megaforce, sorry, I'm not sure if I said Megaforce. Original Megaforce Atlantic Records copy of Gretchen Goes to Nebraska by King's X. And then the Electric Boys Funko Metal Carpet Ride. Maybe 3 of you will know who this band is. They were produced by Bob Rock, and they kind of had a this is all like that hair metal era, 1990. They had a song that was all lips and hips, which is kind of cheesy, but they were a funky kind of hair metal band. But I've never seen this on vinyl in my area, and it was £5, so I picked it up. Like I said, produced by Bob Rock, so at least it sounds okay. Electric Boys. This is, I know this one for sure is from Cosmos Records, the store that everyone told me to visit, because they are from Toronto, and they have a store in London. Everyone was telling me, you got to go to this store. You got to go to this Cosmo Records store. And when I went in, whenever I go to these stores, by the way, I ask for permission to be respectful if I could film in there. I tell them what I'm doing. I'm doing a YouTube video. I'm a tourist. I'm just filming video of the stores. Some of them say no. Fair enough. And but the young guy at Cosmo Records was so accommodating and so nice. He said, yeah, film away. I'll tell you anything you need to know. You're from Canada, eh? He wanted to know if I knew about their Toronto store, which I did. I've never been to it, but really nice guy. Probably the nicest clerk I've met in a long time. So at Cosmo Records, I'm not sure if I said this in the video, but bring your wallet, because you're going to find good stuff. It's very, very well curated. The bottom racks had your kind of bog standard Rod Stewart type stuff, but up top racks, the jazz was absolutely amazing, which I didn't touch because they were really expensive. But they had some psych stuff, some prog stuff that I had to kind of pick carefully, because the one I wanted was a chunk of money. So yeah, I've never seen this one before, and I have there's a person I talked to on Instagram who's another Golden Earring fanatic. He's never seen this one either. This is an original US promo copy of Golden Earring, The Miracle Mirror. Look at that cover. Never seen this one before. It's a promo copy. And this used to belong to a radio station. This is weird how this ends up in London, England. Radio station WRHA, Radio 99 in Akron, Ohio. At 190 South College Street in Akron, Ohio. So this was a radio station copy, and I'm guessing it was never played because it's immaculate. 1968, I believe, or 69. This is one of their first albums. This might be their first album with Barry Hay, their current vocalist, the one everyone knows. But I've never seen this copy of it, or version of it. Never seen it. I paid the price for it, and I didn't give a shit. I had to have this album, Golden Earring, The Miracle Mirror. Really, really amazing psychedelic music, as they were known for at the time, and they were also known as the Golden Earrings. Anyways, that was an amazing find. I'm not surprised that the only place I would ever see this at was Cosmos. It's I know I'm saving some more money next time that I'm going, because I could have bought the farm at that place. Very nice guys. Like I said, whether the stuff is fairly priced or not, it's all relative. If you're going to find something you want, you're going to pay that price anyways, and I did. So very good, very great record store. I believe a lot of these coming up are from Reckless Records. There's some, I know in the middle here there's some stuff from Camden Town. But I got a copy of The Runaways live in Japan for £5. Go figure, I don't own this one. It's on Phonogram, so I assume this might be a German copy. But The Runaways live in Japan. I've always wanted this one, but it's a lot of money, relatively speaking. And I found an amazing gatefold copy for £5 at Reckless Records. The Runaways live in Japan. And then that was from Camden Town. This is from Camden Town. Okay, so the rest, these four were from a place called Off the Floor Records. It's in the video, in Camden Town, before you kind of get to the main market. Really nice store. I think Joe Morgan. I was there twice, once by myself and once with Joe. And he found some stuff there, I believe, as well. I can't remember what he found there. I'm trying to remember now. Joe, put it in the bottom what you found there. Anyways, I found these were from, you can see the price, these were £3. The Best of Elvis Costello, there's the price sticker, £3. Really great compilation album. Everything you would want by Elvis Costello up to, like, kind of mid-80s ish, or early 80s anyways. But the Best of Elvis Costello, £3. Wasn't going to say no to that. Copy of Miles Davis, Star People, his 1983 album, and someone on Instagram was talking to me about this. This era of Miles Davis is really criminally ignored, really badly, but it's really great, kind of frenetic, frantic funk jazz. But Star People from 1983. I think that was £4, and this was £3. Echo and the Bunnymen, Songs to Learn and Sing, kind of a greatest hits compilation, singles compilation. And then I also got a copy of Daryl Hall, Sacred Songs, the one produced by Robert Fripp. I'm going to speed along through this. These are from where are these from? Reckless Records in Berwick Street again. Kicks Midnight Dynamite, another hair metal album for a couple £. My third copy, and I wasn't going to say no to this because it's a gold stamp promo. You can see that. Blue Oyster Cult, Imaginos, one of my favorite albums of all time. I've talked about this album a lot. So when this is my second day there, I found a gold stamp promo UK copy of Blue Oyster Cult, Imaginos. This is from Camden Town, the day I spent with Joe, the place I had the bootlegs. This is Noel Gallagher's The Dreams We Have as Children live at the Royal Albert Hall. Beautiful looking bootleg, and it's a nice sounding one. It's him acoustically, beautiful record. Joe got one, I got one. Just a really one of the great bootlegs that, I don't know how many Noel Gallagher ones do you see out there? Not very many. And then I got Neil from the Young Ones, his an album that is a most wanted album that I've been looking for forever, is Neil's Heavy Concept album. As you can see, it's kind of a replica. It's kind of a takeoff on Sgt. Pepper's, as you can see by the back. And there's an insert too that kind of replicates the cutouts of. I'll save you guys some time here. But Neil, he is from the Young Ones. Nigel Planer is his name in real life. His album he did when the Young Ones were really popular, Neil's Heavy Concept album. Hawkwind, what I thought was going to be a really good This is 6 pounds at Reckless Records, or was it? No, it was at Flashback Records in Islington. I thought it was like 6 pounds for a double best of Hawkwind, but it's one of those dodgy ones. It's from 1986, but it's one of those dodgy ones with, like, it's got Silver Machine and Urban Gorilla, and it's got the songs You Think You Want, but they're not the actual versions. They're like either they're live versions and dodgy live versions. So I don't know if I'll be keeping this one. I was very disappointed in this one, and a horrible cover too. But they all can't be winners, right? Last two, and these were from that car boot sale. That at the very end of the car boot sale, on the way out, a guy had a crate of records, and these were a couple pounds a piece. It was David Bowie, the best of David Bowie. One of the compilations I just never ever bothered picking up. I think it was a UK KTL album, I believe. And then original copy on Jive of Boogie Down Productions. Ghetto Music, the Blueprint of Hip Hop. There's KRS-One. That was 2 pounds or a pound or whatever it was. Amazing. Original copy. So that was an amazing find. I'm gonna wrap this up because this is a long video, and I apologize, but it just had to be what it had to be. So please don't let me know how long it is, because I'm well aware of it, but I don't feel bad. Make your own videos that are shorter if you want to. But this is David Michael, aka Nazz Nomad, coming up. Look forward to, like I said, that video while everything's fresh in my noggin. I'm kind of like a tourist guide to record stores in London, which I'll make as kind of a compendium. It's kind of like an offshoot of this video anyways. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this up before it gets too much longer. I wish I had more time to talk about the records, but the videos it was going to be a long video anyways. Anyways, David Michael, aka Nazz Nomad, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Namaste, if you're of such religion. And peace everyone. Take care, and we'll see you next time.